All right, hello guys, and welcome to REDDOG.TV. We have a treat for you today. We have a match, obviously, coming up in the next 20 minutes or so. Here, you got the timer there on your screen. With me today is none other than Saz. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I'm just pretty psyched for this. I got my Cheez-Its and my water ready.
You got everything ready for a great show. Well, guys, there's been some suggestions and ideas and stuff of like, hey, you kind of go, play music online before the match. Why don't you, go over some, NSL season results and what's going on with the match, all that stuff, kind of like a pre-show. And I couldn't think of a better person to do this other than Saz, who does all the predictions and stuff like that. I asked him if he'd like to do any pre-shows, with me as I schedule matches, and he's just going to look at the schedule and come when he can and let us know. Saz, if you don't know, writes a lot of predictions for the NSL. You can see his website there. On the right of your screen, also his Twitch channel, NS2Saz. He does a lot of really cool predictions. So if you haven't checked it out, go to that site. You do it every week, right, man?
I'm supposed to. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten week 7 up. I'm not sure I will. Yeah. Because real life happens and stuff. I was thinking of just waiting for the playoffs to kind of get back into the groove of things.
Awesome. Well, I mean, those are going to be really exciting. So Saz, this is kind of like the pre-show with Saz. I kind of wanted Saz to kind of take over here, and they're asking you, are you gonna play some guitar for us?
No.
Guys, just to let you know, this is on no delay right now, and after we're done with this segment of the pre-show, the stream is gonna go down, and we will bring it right back up for the actual show on a 3-minute delay. So we will try to interact with you in terms of questions and stuff on the chat while we do through this. So, Saz, what's going on in the NSL right now? Why don't you take us through that?
Well, I guess we could just stick to Division 2 right now.
Yes.
Group A looks pretty... It looks like there's not much to change. We have a big showdown though between 50 Shades of Awesome and Ascension, the two Aussie teams.
I love the Aussie teams, by the way.
Yeah.
I think, one, their gameplay is fun to watch, and two, I just think they're freaking hilarious. To actually talk to. They do the funniest things sometimes in the ready room. I don't know if you've seen the Oompa Loompa
no.
video yet, but
I have to check that out.
Anyways, yeah, keep going.
But 50 Shades is actually in second place, and the way, I'm not sure if everyone's familiar with the way playoffs work with divisions that have groups, but it's only the top 2 teams of each group go through, instead of if it's Premier or Division 1, it's the top 4 teams. Mm-hmm. So it's actually a lot more entertaining for us as fans. I'm sure it's quite stressful for the teams. It's a lot more entertaining because there's a lot more jockeying for position at the end of the season, because there's only 2 slots per group that you can get. So 50 Shades is ahead of Ascension right now. Ascension's in third, number 3 seed, and 50 Shades is number 2, but they will have to play each other, and Ascension will have to... Actually, Ascension also have to face Scurvy and Teamwork and Tactics, so they have a really good shot of getting in.
I really like Scurvy's team this season, by the way.
Oh yeah,
they've really shaped up really, really well. I know that obviously Decoy has had her moments in commanding. Decoy, please. But
have to sneak that in every stream.
Oh yeah, You Lose It said he turned the Decoy please into a soundboard. So,
oh my god!
When stuff happens on a match, she's gonna play that.
She's never gonna live that down.
No,
never.
That'll go down in history.
But yeah, she's done a really good job getting a lot of talented field players for her team. I know that they just picked up. They just picked up Havoc from Priori.
Yeah.
And I think what's his name? Lamb might be leaving the team for next season to form another team that's a little more friendly to his time zone, because I know he's European
Right.
or Icelandic, so it's kind of tough because a lot of them are West Coasters, so that was tough to schedule that. But they do have a really strong roster, and they're looking like the favorites for Division 2 right now. But over to Group B, where this match is taking place.
Yeah,
We have
top of Group B. What do we got? Like Flash, Rays, onFire.
yeah, and I think I don't want to completely write them off. I haven't done the math, but I don't think Virtual Selection, unless it's like some miracles get pulled off, I don't think they can make the playoffs. I'm not sure though. But both Rays and onFire are still in the thick of things, and Rays should be rooting pretty hard for Flash for this match, because Rays has only one round advantage over onFire for that number 2 spot, so they should be rooting for a sweep right now for Flash.
Yeah. And just so you guys can see a visual here, I'm just gonna bring up on your screen. Just turn off the filler video real quick. This is the standings right now for Flash. You can see right there, they started the season, they went up against Disgorge. 2-2 against Disgorge, shutout Versatile Selection, shutout O Victory, same with Packet Loss, and they beat Rays 3-1.
Actually, I believe Packet Loss and O Victory are both forfeits.
Oh, are those forfeit wins?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, that's good.
But I mean, what really jumped out at me with the Flash standings is the fact that Disgorge tied them. I did not see that coming, because Flash has looked so strong this season, especially now they just added Zups from Exertus.
Yeah,
which
yeah.
It's kind of unfortunate because, you know, Premier Team folding is never a good thing, but, you know, it's a huge pickup for Flash, and it's going to make them that much stronger.
It's just going to come down to, you know, it's almost that whole thing of, you know, you can have like a group of really good players, right, Saz? But if they don't work well with each other, you can have like the best shooters, trackers, whatever, but if their teamwork, if they don't integrate well with each other, like it's just gonna all fall apart. I've seen that in like I remember in season 2 there was this team, oh man, I was talking about it in season 2, there was this one team that had like some really great players, but they actually sucked competitively because they couldn't work together. They couldn't communicate, and it's just it didn't jive, it didn't work out. So
yeah,
that really comes into play, I think, with some top competitive teams.
Yeah, I mean, you saw that this season with Exertus. I mean, everyone knows the potential that they had, because they had challenged IKEA for quite a while around. Wait, Zups can't play?
Oh, did he
Why
join
not?
too late?
Oh, is he
Maybe
just
he
not?
joined too late. I don't know the specifics around it, so.
Yeah, I know he joined the roster a while ago,
Hmm.
so there shouldn't be any like. I think it's like one.
October 22nd.
Yeah, so I think the 1 week rule should not apply. But
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that was over a week ago. What is it? The second right now. Yeah, so that he would have been able to play on the 29th.
yeah, he can play.
So he should be able to play. Oh, but can't play.
Oh,
okay. It's
yeah,
not like
yeah.
he's not allowed to play. He just can't play.
Okay.
All right.
So,
So
I mean-
they're not going to have that with him.
I'm not sure that might change things. It might not. I mean, because he hasn't really played with the team, so as far as chemistry goes, they might actually be better off playing this without him. Oh, okay. onFire isn't. Okay, I see.
Gotcha. Thanks, Blind. By the way, I'm gonna death cam your ass so much on this matchup. Oh, and getting an EXO again. I need another roundup. Love you, man. Love you. All right, so over to let me just switch the pick here. Over to onFire. Beginning of the season against O Victory. I don't know if these are shutouts or forfeits. I haven't really checked, but
Oh, victory is forfeit.
okay,
and
forfeit
packet
on O Victory and packet loss. So Disgorge, they 4-0 Disgorge. Rays, they lost 1-3. Virtual Selection, they 3-1. So from a numbers standpoint, I mean, obviously it looks like Flash, you know, is eking out a little bit of an edge over
Yeah,
onFire.
sure.
You just from a numbers
think-
standpoint, who they beat, and what score they beat them by. I'm just looking at a little bit favoritism towards Flash.
Yeah, I mean, I always hate doing like math esports and stuff, but what jumps out is the fact that Rays lost 3-1 to Flash, or 1-3 to Flash, and
yeah,
I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
you're right.
And then onFire beat Rays 3-1. So.
Oh wait, no, flip that.
Yeah. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
We're just confusing the hell out of you
guys.
Right
onFire lost to Rays. So, I mean, you can always take that with a grain of salt. Just because one team beat another team doesn't mean that Team A can't beat Team B or whatever. Yeah,
I mean, a lot of things happen in those matches. Maps come into play and things like that. So.
Yeah, definitely. But I still think onFire really has come a long way from. I mean, I've been kind of watching them since before they formed, before the season started, for one of the cups, I believe. In between the seasons, but they've come really a long way since then as a team. And I mean, despite that, I still think I'm a big believer in experience, and Flash has tons and tons of experience. You just look at their roster.
Look at the roster. You got basically B1, Risk, Blind. Zapsu can't play though. Kotros, some big names there. onFire though, I mean, you got Vindaloo's really good. I like Vindaloo as a leader. He's really good. You got Smeragor on there, Soma, Aladufo. I mean, this should be a really good. I would be surprised. I say this all the time, Saz, by the way, and I always get my ass burned. But every time I'm like, this shouldn't be a 4-0, But I'm gonna say it for this one. I don't think it's gonna be a 4-0. I don't think it's gonna be a 4-0.
Yeah, I really don't see it happening either. But I mean, if you look at onFire's roster, they also have some pretty clutch pickups as well. In the past, I mean, they got Red, which was 2 months ago, but. I mean, it's a pretty big pickup from Duplex, I think. Red from Duplex. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. And
double check that for you.
Also, Danny as well, who's kind of inactive. I'm not sure if he's. Spot on with that. I'm not sure if Danny's going to be active, inactive, whatever, but still another big pickup.
Yeah.
So both teams are really towards the end of the season trying to bolster their rosters, trying to get any little edge, any advantage they can over the competition.
Yeah. Well, I think with what we've seen so far and teams, the rosters going against each other, again, this is going to be a pretty good match today. So, what else is happening in anything else happening in Division 2 that we need to know about or wrap up here? We got about a little over a minute.
Not really. I mean, it looks like Flash even. Wait, hold on. Let me bring up the. Yeah, I mean, onFire will have to. If they can leapfrog Flash, that would be huge. Because actually, wait, no, because I'm assuming Ascension is gonna pull on top into the maybe even the #1 spot in Division in Group A. So it's gonna be tricky because. No matter who wins here or who gets the 2 spots in Group B, you don't want to be facing Scurvy or Ascension. But one of these, I mean, it doesn't matter who gets through; they're gonna have a really tough go at it.
So, the biggest thing to ask here, Saz, is what is Saz's prediction for this match?
Well, like you said, I don't see this being 4-0. If it did go 4-0, I would say Flash, but I don't think we're giving onFire enough credit here. So I'm going to say I'm going to lean 3-1 for Flash. Although a 2-2 would not surprise me, but I'm not going to hedge my bets here. I'm going to say 3-1 Flash.
And there you go with Blind chirping in here. onFire needs at least 2-2 to get in second. If they lose 1-3, they're out of the semis. If Flash gets 2-2, then they're first in groups. So quite interesting to see what's going to happen here. I know we start in a few minutes, so Anyways, Saws, I think we figured it out. We need a little bit longer next time. So guys,
Yeah.
we were chatting about this, earlier in the week, and we were like, let's just start with about 15 minutes, and then kind of go from there, see if we need longer. So definitely, I think there's a lot to cover in terms of teams and all that stuff, and a lot of banter that we can come up with. So next time Saws joins me on here, we'll try to make it a little bit longer, maybe 20 minutes, so we have some full time. I have to actually cut it short now because I have to get my co-caster online, which is going to be Dangio, and get all that sorted up. So, guys, the stream will go down. Don't freak out. It's on purpose. Stream will go down for just a bit. And come back up with a 3-minute delay, and we'll get this match started. So, Saws, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, guys, and you can follow Saws on Twitter at NS2Saws. Also, his website is right there, kasanovax.wix.com/NS2Saws, and his Twitch, NS2Saws. Make sure you check him out and read his predictions as he puts them up. They're really fun to read, and he puts a lot of time into it, so make sure you guys catch him. All right, guys, we are going to go, and I will be back when the match is ready, so stay tuned. Bye-bye.